Hi, my name is Freyermuth. I'm going to take you through the plant life cycle here at SJ Carroll Wholesale. The first plant we're going to look at today in our video is the Emerald Arborvitae. Full life, it is about 12 foot tall and can get to 3 to 4 feet wide. How we mass produce our inventory, we take stem cuttings off our Arborvitae. This is a form of asexual propagation. Is new growth. You don't want any growth after 2 years, and then it's hard to root. And we'll take the cuttings. We're going to take them down so they're thicker, be easier to root. Here are the cuttings, and it'll start a new plant. The second step in the life of an emerald is the rooting process. First, we're going to start by preparing the cutting. We're going to strip off the lower shoots and wound the basal end of the cutting. This will promote root growth once dipped in the hormone, and we will prune the top half of the cutting to further solidify the cutting in the flap. After preparing the cutting, I will place the wounded end in our rooting hormone. Our rooting hormone mixed with distilled water will promote root growth. After 10 seconds, I will place into the flat and we will await the roots to grow. This is the cell after 4 months of being rooted in our greenhouse. This is our greenhouse full of cuttings that we took in December of 2019. This is step 3 in the life of an emerald. We are currently in our potting shed. We have a table full of mix. It has 3 chutes. The chutes are held up by chains. Right now they are currently down. We fill them with our skid loader. We receive our potting mix from TH Blue in Eagle Springs, North Carolina. We get a load about 80 yards at a time. Our potting mix consists of pine fines, peat moss, and a little bit of blue chip fertilizer. This is the result of a cutting that we took in December of 2019. Now we will pot the plant in a 3-quart pot. When you're potting, you fill the pot up usually 3/4 of the way full. Place the rooted cutting in the center. Fill around it. Now this will be ready to be placed in the greenhouse until July of 2021. After the potting process, we bring the emeralds up into the greenhouses and they continue to grow here for a year until they're ready to be planted. We'll take a look at one. This emerald is fully rooted throughout the pot and will be ready to go into the ground later on this summer. Some of our customers prefer their emeralds to be fully grown and bought out of containers or pots. These are currently in 5-gallon pots. The containers size range from anywhere to 3 to 10 gallons. We continue to put them in a bigger size pot after they're fully rooted and take up the space of the pot they're in now. The 4th step in the life of an emerald is planting. This field was planted last July, and before this the plants were in pots for about a year. As they get older, we perform cultural care, which is weed eating, mowing, spraying, and pruning. This is a difference of a year in the field. To my right is a field that was planted in July of 2019, and to my left is a field that was planted in July of 2018. Step 5 in the life of an emerald is the digging process. After the customer places the order, we go through the field and choose the emerald to the correct size that the customer wants. First in the digging process, we tie up the plant. We tie up the emerald so it's easier to shape the ball that we can load onto the trailer later. First we make a knot, and now I'm going to begin by lifting up the bottom branches. After the emerald is tied up, we begin by shaping the ball. After the ball is shaped, we now dig. After the emerald is dug, I will place the emerald on a sheet of burlap. We use burlap to keep the root ball together. I will begin by tying 2 opposite corners. Then to finish the corner tying process, I will tie the other 2. Now the emerald is ready to be pinned. To pin the emerald, we're going to use pinning nails. We pin in order to keep the burlap ball tight, in order to keep the dirt packed, and if it wasn't and the dirt got loose, the roots would have a chance to dry out. After the emerald is firmly pinned, it is now ready to be taken down to our loading dock, where it will be put on the trailer and sent to our customer's destination. This is an example of an order that was placed for 5-foot emeralds after being transported to our loading dock, where they await shipment, and that is the final step of the life of an emerald here at SJ Carroll Wholesale. Buy some emeralds, and thanks for watching.